Hello and welcome to a bit of a tour of the Hercules A2. It is new in Alpha 3.15. It is the big bomber boy. Some illustration for you there. It uses MOABs, motherable bombs, but also a huge amount of slightly confusing turrets and guns. So I'm in the pilot seat at the moment, and there are 3 chairs in the cockpit. You can see the pilot has control of those 2 guns. Pew, pew, pew. The gunner seat, oh, I don't want to move my ship, has control of that front turret there on the nose. And then you have the co-pilot seat, which has control of the 2 rear turrets in the centre. So the one on the top and the one on the bottom there. So there's still a load more guns on the ship. And they all are, I believe, size 4s on gimbals. So technically you could have fixed size 5s, but I think it's probably best to have them as size 4s. Yeah, there's a lot of gun on the ship. The pilot controls bombs from their missile bomb operator mode, and literally just drops them out of the bomb bay. And they've got a little UI that they can help with dropping them. But let's jump out and have a look, because it does differ, other than just in colour and some of the extra weapons from the rest of the Hercules series. So as I said, it's got a lot more gun on it. It is meant for 8 crew, or up to 8 crew. But not a load of Marines or anything like that. So it's got 8 escape pods here. So you're all going to be sort of taken care of. You've got all the sort of like access to your components as you come down the neck of the ship. But very, very Crusader, very Mercury Star Runner. And obviously very similar to the rest of the Hercules series. Now, there's 2 major differences though, so let's go over this side first. So instead of this room being a kitchen or a jump room or anything like that, this has access to remote turrets and an armory. So we go in here, you've got your remote turret access, so that's the 2 front gimbaled weapons on each side, and then 2 turrets as well that have 2 size 4 weapons on each at the left and right of the ship at the back. You've got some more sort of component access and avionics and stuff like that. Then we've got an armory, quite a big armory, for a lot of gear. Now, I said it's not really for Marines. What I mean is it's not really for Marines in the same way the M2. That's much more suitable for Marines. But yeah, you could run 4 or 6 of your crew, or even all your crew. They could come in here after they've landed, got your vehicles out, and then go on assault, I suppose. Yeah, why not? If you want to run it with Marines, you can. There are ships that suit that purpose, maybe slightly better. You could argue this is supposed to be an assault, soften up an area, and then charge back in ship. Or just go in and boom, 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 land, blow up a load of people. So on the other side, interestingly, we've got habitation. So we've got your bunk beds for 8 crew. Got some storage as well with the lockers. So personal storage there as well, which is all groovy. But you also have attached to that, not a bathroom, well you do, but a kitchen. Actually, do you have a bathroom on the ship? I don't think you do. I thought it had a bathroom in that corner there. It does not. That's just another way to get into the main deck. So you've got a kitchen, but no hole in the floor. I like the fact there's a tiny little bear boy at the back there. But we've got a kitchen. So you've got your living area. You've got all your bunks. It's got a lot of utility there. And then pretty much the rest of the upper deck is the same as you'd expect on any of the Hercules, with the glowing white "what is this" at the end of the corridor. All your component access, all your storage access as well. So these are supposed to be like little storage units. And eventually, let's go down so we can use the lift. And let's actually call the elevator up, because we can go down the ladder. So you can obviously use this lift to actually get out of the ship as well. It goes all the way down to the ground, or space in this case. And we've had problems with the ramp when me and Zin have been testing the ship when it's landed on planets. That is going to be largely fixed in 3.16, we've heard, where they have elevator and ramp sort of tweaks so that it actually touches the ground. So this ship, I believe, got 216 SCU of cargo, although those numbers do change. But basically, in real terms, that means instead of being able to take 2 tanks, it can only take 1 tank. If you want to. You can still take multiple ground vehicles, but it just can't take 2 of the tonks. So sort of bear that in mind. It does have less cargo space than the other Hercules. But that's because it makes way for these bombs. So it's got 4 MOABs, as far as we are aware. Mother of all bombs. And they are big. They're big explosions. They do a huge amount of damage to ground targets. Even if you're quite far away, you're likely to be hurt or killed by them. There you go.
I don't know what I just did.
There she goes.
Did I? What? What did I do?
It's alright, Sin. Don't worry. Just don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
Don't move.
Don't move.
I don't know what's going on.
You dropped a MOAB.
Oh.
Doesn't appear to have exploded, Sin.
I don't understand.
Oh yeah, it exploded. Slightly offset from where I thought it was going to explode. But that's sort of basically it for the ship. It has got a huge amount of gun. It is a flying fortress. It is ridiculously expensive. I think last time it was on sale, I think it was $700, and it's probably going to go up even more. Would be my expectation as well, with 3.15 going live. But you can see it's got a load of turrets for defending it at pretty much any angle. I say any angle. You probably, if you got him really close here. Yeah, it does have some blind spots. Okay, it does have some blind spots. Admittedly, now that I look with any form of actually. But yeah, it is a flying fortress. It is a big bomber. It's gonna devastate ground targets. It is the first dedicated sort of atmospheric ground bomber that we have, and it looks like they are going to be making at least another single-seater one. But yeah, this is a bit of a cool ship. Multi-role for assaults, but mainly focused at attacking ground targets. Maybe you send your guys out afterwards and take a fortification or run ground FPS missions or things like that. Might be very useful in Jumptown version 2. That's the sort of thing I'm expecting this ship to be very much used for. But what do you think? Are you a lover of the Hercules A2? Do you think it doesn't have a place in the verse? Do you love the MOAB? Do you think that needs a bit more work? Obviously it is first wave PT at the moment, so there are bugs. And we were having lots of bugs when messing around with the bombs. But yeah, it's certainly getting there. And I love the idea of the ship. It's just very expensive. And maybe if you want something that's a bit more multi-role, a different Hercules ship, or maybe even that new Anvil Liberator that's amazingly good at transporting a load of people and vehicles and ships around the verse, as well as being cheaper. Oh no, I've fallen over and I can't get up. But whatever you think, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Peace. Some people say I shill for NordVPN, but listen to some of these comments that I just made up. I've never fed the love of a woman before, but then I got NordVPN, and that didn't matter. Doctor said I'd never walk again, but then I got NordVPN. Now I've been running marathons. Also, I got robot legs around the same time. They might have helped somewhat too. I was a tone-deaf pirate, but after getting NordVPN, I'm able to play the saxophone. Go on, Zin, try and animate all of this. Click the links below to get NordVPN. It might lead you to a more fulfilling life, but more likely, it will just help protect you from the terrors of the internet. What ship are we giving away in October? It is one of the most exciting ships we've given away, and one of the most popular. It's the Argo Cargo. So many people liked it, we thought we'd give one away, instead of a Mercury Star Runner, or a Carrack or something else. You can do fun things, like fly around a planet, or fly very slowly into the sun. And it also makes my top 16 ships that I liked in the Ship Showdown this year. Me and Zin are sort of on holiday for a week, so we had to quickly film a ship giveaway, so We do have CitizenCon coming up, and we might have some other things going on the channel that will make it worth your while commenting, so do what you want. I'm not your dad. You should definitely press the join button below my videos, though, and you should certainly like and subscribe and bell bother. Click on the bell. I don't know what it does, but it makes me money somehow. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Thanks very much for watching, though, and I'll see you in the next one.